yourself, I want to understand what your title is, first of all.
My name is Bart Manion, and I am the Senior Vice President of Operations for North America.
Okay. And you have been with LG&P for how long?
I've been with the company just over 10 years, which I spent the first 4.5 years in Toronto.
Okay.
When I started in Toronto, it was Tricia and I at our dining room table. And then we grew the office, and then eventually I got promoted into the U.S. and moved down here. For me, coming back was, you're going to spend so much time at work, and it's not just in the in the hours, but just in all of the thought and effort you put in. And you have to work with people you believe in. And if you don't believe in the leadership that you're with, then you should do something about it. Because you can't change other people's stripes. But you need to believe in the ones that you're with. Absolutely. David had reminded me of a statement. When I had left, he said that I had said this to him. I was afraid they weren't willing to do what it would take to be successful in operations. And a huge part of coming back was, Bart, you're going to be the guy who's going to drive that, right? So let's make sure you're ready for the challenge because, any roadblocks, they're not going to be there. So you need to build the best team in the industry, and then you need to drive it, and absolutely. So that's a great challenge. Then to work with the leadership that I've worked with for so long is just incredible for me.
Okay, so what's been your favorite project or part of being at LG&P?
So, most memorable client project was for Nestle, and it was a system called Modular, and it's a display that's made of 17 different injection molding tools.
Wow.
That we made 2 full prototypes on. These were 3D printed, really expensive prototypes, but we built it from the ground up. I share a patent with the engineer who worked on it, Chris Kidd, and it was just one of those projects that you just never forget. And ran that project for the next decade in more than 16 different colors.
Wow.
It was a really fun project to work on.
All right, and so in terms of your time here at LG&P, does it seem like it's been longer or shorter than 10 years?
I would say the last 6 months feel a lot longer than 6 months, in a good way. We've got so many things that we're trying to accomplish, one after the other, that have to be done right. You just can't rush things to say, well, it's better than it was. No, it has to just be done right. That's not negotiable. So the last 6 months do feel a little bit longer, but 10 years is a long time, and having the opportunity to go away and come back, you realize what you have.
Yeah.
Our staff mix didn't massively change. Sure, the business grew. Some other outside parts of the company now came inside, but it's still the same core of people just here to get it done right.
Who do you think the funniest person at LG&P is?
And I don't want to say my own name. I'm not really. Listen, I'm having fun no matter what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
So for me, I'm not worried about that. But I would say that anytime I'm in a room with Lucia and Shane,
Oh yeah.
we're reviewing inventory. Not really a fun topic sometimes, right?
Oh, Shane McNiven.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cut and dry stuff, but we're always laughing. We're always having a good time. It's funny. Just the other answer to the question would have been Fernando.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no one else I know that can breakdance. So, watching somebody
He gets points for breakdancing.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm so going to ask him.
He can work a mean spreadsheet too, but he can also breakdance.
Okay, well-rounded
So I think that's really
individual.
cool.
Who's the most fun at year-end parties?
I might even say David. Listen, when you work closely with David all year long, and then you're at an off-site, and you've just got the vibe of the year-end meeting, and everybody is just loving the energy, and we're all feeling fantastic about it, and you just get to connect with people in a totally different way.
Yes.
It's not about the next Gantt chart deliverable spreadsheet. You're learning more about people. I didn't know you had 3 dogs and 2 kids or whatever it is. It just helps you make time to connect. So say.
Right. I wanted to ask you, who do you think the mom of LG&P is?
I think we have a couple. I really do. I think that Eileen Ford has absolutely held that role and been fantastic at it. And I've relied on her many of the times for that. But Trisha as well, you know. She cares about people and she's easy to talk with.
Yes.
You know, but surprisingly, you know, Kelly Wolf also just has an ability to care about people. And she just, her empathy is off the charts. She can understand who, hey, that person might be having a hard time right now. So if there's anything we can do to work with them, that would be great. And that's great insight for a manager who might be riding lightning down the hall, just trying to accomplish what needs to get done. So it's great insight and, you know, helps that person out a lot. Who's the dad of LG&P? I don't know. I'm going to say it's David.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.